point me to the ocean?
I think it's that way. I don't know. I got myself second guessing it after that ordeal. That was wild. But yeah, holy smokes! I heard from that from my family, from everybody, and I was like, guys, come on, stop. Football coach.
I think that's the river, actually.
I mean, if we go far enough that way, we're going to run into the ocean, correct?
Yes.
Which is the direction I was pointing. So. I'm sure somebody will give me a map. There's no doubt about that. My smart-ass family, there's no doubt that's coming. But
on the football side, what do you want to see from Jaxson over the final 4 weeks? Like, what can he get out of this, final stretch here?
Yeah, game reps are invaluable. So being able to go and see, different defenses, different schemes, going out and getting into different situations, third down, first down, 4 minute, 2 minute, everything that comes along with it, and continuing to see, good decision making, protecting the football, and doing everything you can to lead us down and to score points and win games. No matter what the record is, those opportunities in those games and that experience that he's going to be able to gain. Is going to be invaluable.
He talked yesterday. He's been happy with, I think, his situational awareness and not trying to force things. What have you seen?
Yeah, he's done a really good job protecting the football. Hasn't really exposed the football, and has made good decisions. As far as when to extend plays. Being able to go and scramble for a first down, or does he have to scramble and keep his eyes down the field, and showing all those different playmaking abilities that make him so unique. And the biggest thing for me, especially with the young quarterback, is really his ability to still be aggressive without being reckless. And I think he's done a really good job of towing that line.
When you went back and saw the hit that Dart took, just kind of what did you see, as far as Dart's decision making? What did you see on that play, and how did you kind of react? You talked to him about how to move forward from that.
Yeah, I talked to him about it. He's got to get out of bounds. He's got to get everything he can, and then make sure he's clearly out of bounds, so he's not exposing himself. That was a clean hit. Those guys were playing hard. We were playing hard. Our guys went to protect him, which you love to see. Obviously it hurt the team because of the penalty, but if we can do a better job of being able to go ahead and get out of bounds there, we're not exposing ourselves to that penalty, because we're not going to get that reaction from the defense. So again, it comes down to, talked about the awareness, a little bit ago, of having that ability to go and get everything you can, and then make sure that you're protecting yourself and protecting the team and getting out of bounds. So that was the biggest take that we took from that.
Do you think that
he fully understands that? Because when we talk to him, he's kind of like, no, I wouldn't do anything differently.
Yeah.
Like when you talk to him, does he seem to?
He does
take it like,
he
okay,
does.
yeah,
And
I should.
And again, like there's that's part of his game that makes him unique and makes him the type of player that he is. And you see it throughout the league with other young quarterbacks that are coming through with a similar play style is learning when to say when, right? When is the journey over? And that's clear as day when the journey was over. Like the guys got you dead to rights, you're on the sideline already, just duck out of bounds 6 inches earlier, and we're not having this conversation right now. We don't get flagged. It's 3rd and 2 instead of a 3rd and 17. Like it changes a lot of things, and we still want him to protect himself, obviously, but we never want him to lose that aggressive nature. And again, it's a fine line. I do, with the conversations that I've had with him, I do think that message is becoming clear for him.
If I'm not mistaken, you didn't have any designed runs for him in that game. Was that based on coming back from the concussion? Like, what went into that rather than me trying to?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was 100% accurate, just based upon how the game played out and how they played certain things. But no, that was just more so of the scheme that we were going against and the versatility of the fronts and the different, unique coverages and things along those lines.
Theo's obviously had a lot of touchdowns, but I feel like Bellinger's been pretty steady for you guys too. Can you just talk about what he's provided from a all-around tight end perspective that maybe isn't as flashy as some other guys?
Yeah, he's very reliable in both the run and the pass. You can throw him in at any position, really. He's been here, this is year 4 for him. So he knows the offense inside and out, the details of it. Not just necessarily like the tight end position. If something were to happen and we needed to throw him in another identity, he'd be able to go and do that without skipping a beat. as far as his ability to come in and day out and prepare, it's one of the best I've been around. Really, the whole room. I've been fortunate with the guys that I've had in there, but he's reliable. Like you said, he may not be flashy in terms of some of the stats don't necessarily reflect how productive of a player he is, but he's a damn good football player.
Who steps into your room when you have OC duties? How do you balance that?
Yeah, K Knox has been in there with me. He's done a great job, and then we've got such a good staff to where when we're together as a unit, where I'm up in front of the room, Carm's in front of the room, LB's in front of the room, so everyone has their position of focus where they're able to go and present and do things along those lines. And then when we break, everyone's doing a great job with their own position room. So there's not much time where I have to get pulled out of the tight end room to go, handle other duties.